The White Sox take on the Pirates, 7:05 p.m. Eastern start time. The Sox are minus 155, totals 9 runs. The Pirates are plus $1.40 for some money line cash. We got JT Brubaker for the Pirates, Dane Dunning for Chicago. We're 9-0 with a push in our last 10 extra daily picks on patreon.com/Brock Page. Access to those picks is just $2.99. We're also hitting at 75% in our last 8 daily best plays on that site as well. And that package costs just $1.99. For more information on how you can join in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/Brock Page. Now, Dunning struck out 18 batters in just 14 innings of work for Chicago. He's got a 3.86 ERA and a 1.14 whip. The Sox are also 3-0 in their last 3 Dunning starts. Chicago ranks in the top 5 in the league in scoring, top 3 in hits. They're also tied with the Indians for first place in the AL Central, 10 games above 500 and winning nearly 70% of their games away from home. Jose Abreu leads the team in hits, homers, and RBI. He's hit 13 home runs and knocked in 40 already. He's currently the league leader in runs batted in. Tim Anderson is also batting .353, which is third in the majors in that category. Anderson also has 18 extra base hits and has an on-base percentage just 10 points shy of .400. The White Sox also rank in the top 10 in fewest runs allowed per game, top 10 in striking batters out. They're taking on a Pittsburgh team who's tied for the fewest wins in Major League Baseball. They're just 14-26 on the season, 12 games below .500. They also rank in the bottom 5 in scoring on average per game, top 10 in most runs allowed per contest. The Pirates are winning just 35% of their games as the underdog, and they've lost 8 out of their last 9 interleague games. Now, total-wise, when it comes to the scoring in this one, when it comes to the number, 3 out of Brubaker's last 4 starts for the Pirates stayed under the posted total. 4 out of Pittsburgh's last 5 ball games stayed under the number as well. Meanwhile, the White Sox on the other side saw 4 out of their last 5 head-to-head meetings with Pittsburgh stay under the line themselves. 5 out of their last 7 ball games also stayed under the total. Give me the Chicago White Sox winning this one straight up and the under 9 runs in that game. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick timeout and welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personal leans out for Wednesday's MLB baseball action. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy hump day to you. The weekend is right around the corner. We are halfway there. Now, before we go ahead and dive into some more free content right here on YouTube, I just have to quickly remind you once again that we are 9-0 with a push in our last 10 extra daily picks on patreon.com/Brock Page. That membership costs just $2.99. We're also hitting at 75% in our last 8 daily best play tier package picks on that website as well. And that membership just costs $1.99. So for more information on how you can join in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/Brock Page. And moving on, we're going to take a look at the Marlins taking on the Braves, 7:10 p.m. East. The Braves are $1.30, totals 8.5. Tommy Milone for Atlanta, Pablo Lopez for the Marlins. Lopez had struck out 38 batters in just 38 innings of work. He's currently got a 3.05 ERA for the season. The Marlins have won 3 out of their last 4, including 2 victories over this very Atlanta squad. Miami's in the top 10 in fewest runs allowed per contest, top 10 in fewest hits allowed per game on the road. They're playing .654 baseball when traveling, and they are cashing in on the run line in nearly 82% of their run line plays away from home as well. Jesus Aguilar leads the club in hits, batting average, and RBI. Aguilar is hitting .278 with 23 runs batted in. Corey Dickerson's hit 6 homers on the season, and Brian Anderson's got an on-base percentage of .357. The Marlins are currently 6-1 in their last 7 games against a divisional opponent. They're taking on an Atlanta squad who's dropped 4 out of their last 5 and gave up 36 total runs during that stretch. The Braves are in the bottom 10 in the league in striking batters out, just 40% on the run line in all of their home games. Now, Tommy Milone's 1-4 on the season with a 5.30 ERA, but he's currently got an 11.37 ERA since starting his stint with the Braves. Atlanta's also dropped 4 out of their last 5 games at Truist Park. Now, total-wise, 4 out of Tommy Milone's last 6 starts got over the posted total by the end of the game. 4 out of the Braves' last 5 ball games got over the number as well. Meanwhile, the Marlins, on the other side of things, they saw their last 5 straight get over the line themselves. Miami also went 8-3 to the over in their last 11 road games. Give me the underdog Marlins plus $1.10 and the over 8.5 in that contest. And with that, we're going to dive into our next and final matchup for the show. It is going to be Astros A's 9:10 p.m. Eastern start time. The A's are minus $1.70 on the money line. Totals 9 runs, juice to the over. The Astros are plus $1.50 for some money line cash. We got Luis Garcia for the Astros. Jesus Luzardo for the A's. Now the A's are 4-2 straight up in Luzardo's last 6 starts. 38 total strikeouts in just under 39 innings of work. The A's rank in the top 5 in offensive walks per game, top 5 in fewest runs allowed per contest. Oakland's currently 10 games above 500, and they find themselves 4.5 games ahead of Houston for first place in the AL West. Oakland wins 70% of their games at the Coliseum, and they cash in on the run line in nearly 62% of those home games. Matt Chapman leads the club in hits. Matt Olson leads the club in homers and RBI. Olson has currently hit 11 home runs on the season, and he's also knocked in 29. Robbie Grossman has an on-base percentage just 4 points shy of 400 as well. Oakland 75% in their last 16 games at home, 4-1 straight up in their last 5 hosting the Astros. And speaking of Houston, they have one of the worst road records in the American League. 6-15 straight up when traveling. Top 3 in the league in most runs allowed away from home. The Astros also win just 16% of their ball games when catching plus money, and they rank in the top 3 in the league in most road hits allowed per contest. Now, pitcher Luis Garcia is making his second career Major League appearance in Oakland today, and when it comes to the total, Houston went 70% to the over in their last 10. The Astros are also nearly 75% to the over on the road this season. Give me the Oakland A's winning this one outright and the over 9 runs in that game. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on Patreon. If you guys decide to get a package here today, just keep in mind we'll bill you the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. Most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, happy Wednesday to you, happy hump day to you, and I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.